It's Western Conference time for the traveling Golden State Warriors today. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Now, Golden State's starting five. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. You can point to any number of things, Clark, the Warriors did well last year. Their play on the road being one of them.
Well, the Warriors were exactly road warriors all season long, partner. Hit the ground running and finished with the league best 28 road win.
And the wide open shot from Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And the Thunder with possession. Down low, deflects the pass, and stolen by Barnes. Curry against Westbrook. Curry kicks to Thompson. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Launches a 3, and he gets it to go. Green's got 5. On defense, Golden State. It's a 5-point game. Ibaka, no luck. Curry kicks to Barnes. It's Curry with the drive, and it's blocked by Adams. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Barnes kicks to Bogut, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Now here's Curry. Outside, Green. That doesn't go either for Green. It's been a slow start here for Oklahoma City. Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
So it's the Thunder now. After the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Here's Golden State. They've scored 10 straight. Curry wide open, and Roberson pulls it down.
And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
All alone. The shot is off. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Roberson dishes to Westbrook. Nice D from Bogut.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall. And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside. He can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the game.
Thunder trailing by 10. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Feeds it to Durant. And here's Westbrook from the arc, and it's good.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. We talked about their strategy on how to contain Russell Westbrook, and he told me that Russell's at his best in the open floor. To counteract that, they'll try to make sure they get back on defense in a hurry and limit his chances to get out in transition and start setting up his teammates or throwing down dunks. Neither is a good option for them.
And thank you, Doris. Ibaka goes in, and he gets it to go.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Shot from free throw range. That's short off the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
When you look at the roster of the Thunder from last year, Clark, they knew how to build from within.
Well, last season's roster, everybody but one player was either drafted or acquired via trade. That's a rare combo in the NBA.
Here's Curry. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. The drive by Bogut. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Roberson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Westbrook gets it to go.
You know, usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks. But that's not the case here.
Well, it's about rhythm, and they put this run together on the strength of their mid-range jump shot. They might as well be layups with the way they're shooting.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. You go back before last season with Durant. He was set to lead Team USA to the tournament, but had to withdraw from the team.
And, you know, withdrawing Kevin might have been the right play to keep him healthy. He still ended up on the shelf a good while last year, but I still think it was the right decision on his part.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Cantor checked in for Steven Adams. Dion Waiters comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Foy in for Roberson. Cantor. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
And as competitive as Durant is, you know, it was strange to see him take himself off of Team USA. But let's face it, that Paul George injury played a big role, not only in his decision, but in a lot of guys throughout the league.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Warriors leading by 4.
And, you know, Durant was not the only one affected by that injury to Paul George. To see something like that happen in an exhibition game can make anybody think twice about summer play. And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And again, it's Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 9 points.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Livingston passes to Iguodala. He feeds it to Thompson. Spates sets a screen. Thompson outside. 4 on the clock. Puts it up from 12, and the shot is good. He's got 7.
He's got to quit while he's ahead, Kev. It worked that last time, but that's an invitation for a turnover.
There's the steal. A pull-up. And so both teams. And Kevin Durant always in the gym, always working to improve. We asked him where that
comes from me being 8 years old and me just saying I wanted to be the
year-by-year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now the challenge, Greg, is to get back to that level after the injuries. Obviously, I think we all feel it is possible for him.
And you're absolutely right, Kevin. I mean, he's definitely proven in terms of the talent, the skill, and athleticism. What we find out now after dealing with the adversity is, does he have the heart and drive and that competitive spirit to be considered still among the very best?
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Thunder 5 right now. Coyle is out there with Anthony Morrow. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then there's Dion Waiters. And it's Durant in at the 4 spot. And it's Iguodala missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
This one for 3. And it's Durant. That time on the assist by Waiters. Durant's got 5 now.
guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Green and Durant sends it back. That's good. And the Warriors lead by 2. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
You look at Kevin Durant, and he does have a bit of an unusual body type. Still is fairly thin, even after 8 years in the league. Yet up until last season, he's been one of the more durable players in the league. Kind of like Reggie Miller in that regard.
Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Golden State also making a change. Barnes is checked in. Curry dishes to Azili. Outside Curry. Connects from three-point range. And it's a 5-point Warrior lead. Talking about Durant's physical makeup, some scouts were actually worried about his athleticism when he declared for the draft after just 1 year at Texas. At the NBA Combine, Greg, you were talking about this. He posted some of the worst numbers of all the top prospects.
Yeah, he did, but I tell you what, he did blow people away with his length. 6'10", with a 7'5" arm span. I mean, that makes up for a whole lot in this league. And as we've seen throughout his Hall of Fame career, I think it's worked out pretty nice.
I think it has to. And here is Iguodala. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Shot clock at 3. Barbosa's shot is off. Thunder trailing by 3. And Waiters kicks tomorrow. Iguodala with the steal. There's the feed to Kerr. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Warriors leading by 3. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Now the dish to Azili. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money. It's no doubt.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Boy, and for Randy Foye, I thought it was a big bounce-back year for him last season. His points per game were the highest they've been in 5 years. his field goal percentage was the highest it's been in 5 years as well.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Durant. Kyle Singler comes in for Dion Waiters. Roberson, he's checked in for Anthony Moore. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Randy Ford. Here's Roberson, and it's good off the back rim and in. Roberson's got the game tied up here for the Thunder. Talking about Randy Foye last year, one difference is that he started almost every game, 78 the most in his career. That may have given him, Greg, additional confidence. Who knows?
Well, where I was impressed, Kevin, with his improvement was as a facilitator and rebounder. He seemed to lose his mojo for a few years in there, but last season, I really feel like he got it back.
Clark kicks to Rush. Pass to Clark. 1:37 left in the first half.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Ibaka outside. Dishes to Westbrook. Six to shoot. Tries it from 19. That one off the back iron and out. Golden State's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws. And there's the call. Oklahoma City with the foul. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. The Warriors have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Livingston kicks to Rush. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. And the Warriors lead by 4.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Here's Cantor. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Golden State's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. The drive by Green. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Thunder have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Rush. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Westbrook passes to Singler, expanding his range. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They've led by as much as 10. The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Here's Roberson. Oh, he hits it. Oh, how about that shot?
Big time, big time.
Incredible.
3 points at the buzzer.
Definitely an answer to prayer there.
And the first half comes to a close.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with you.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
I would call that a competitive first. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think? And that'll do it for now.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
So far in the game for Westbrook, 9 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Barnes and Green are the forward set. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Bogut in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Knocked loose, out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Warriors leading by 4.
And guys, you talk about players who have that killer instinct. Russell Westbrook is right at the top of that list.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And you think, Greg, about Westbrook's killer instincts. You were alluding to that. It's very apparent at times. Players praise, and Clark, I think, fear him for just that characteristic alone.
Well, how about this, Kevin? Kobe Bryant said Westbrook has the same love for competition that he has. Whenever other guards are cold, Westbrook is their worst matchup. Up and hammering it home. That could be just what they need to pick their energy up.
Wow, it definitely got the guys on the bench on their feet. I'll say that for him. Man, oh man, was that fun.
And no doubt about it, guys. That's one of those plays that will pick up his teammates. A lot of times a play like that is just what you need to get the adrenaline flow for your team.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
Boy, he's got a nice looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is.
Curry gets the bucket. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Waiters, he's checked in for Andre Robertson. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Golden State. On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Westbrook. Thompson dishes to Bogut. The pass to Curry. It's hauled in by Adams.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans. Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass. You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season. Signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka, and that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Westbrook.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
For the Thunder, Anthony Morrow's checked in for Ibaka, and it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. Azili's checked in for the Warriors. Ian Clark comes in for Thompson. Azili the pass to Clark. The pick, and he gets it to go. And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that, Greg, the Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig. And Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Cantor's checked in, and that one's good.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Here's Iguodala, and the basket good. Iguodala's got his first points in this one.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Green against Durant. No good, unable to end this run.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Kicks to Azili. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 4th rebound in this one. Iguodala with the steal. Outside Curry. There's Green with the three. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his third rebound tonight.
You know, the Warriors took some flack when they passed on the chance to trade for Kevin Love. But I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch four-man made the decision even better and also kept their cap situation far more flexible.
Iguodala wide open. And the Warriors miss again.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
And it's Foy missing. Here's Golden State now. They're on a 16-4 run. Iguodala kicks to Clark. Here's Ezeli. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to two more.
Durant dishes to Morrow. To the middle. And there's Enes Kanter on the assist by Morrow. Kanter's got his second basket of the game.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
The shot by Curry. Waiters grabs the miss.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him. That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Morrow, guarded by Kerr. Kanter, and the shot is long.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 4 points in the quarter. 7 seconds left in the third. Durant for three. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Thunder trailing by 16. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Singler in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Westbrook, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And who could forget the tear that Westbrook went on last season? I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double for him.
Well, Greg, for Westbrook, as you were talking about him, the triple-double stretch included 4 in a row. He had 6 triple-doubles. Clark in 8 games. He was sensational.
Yeah, it really was, Kevin. And what's even more amazing was that he was very close to a triple-double, even on the nights he didn't get one. Man, he's a guy who showed you what it means to carry a team.
Screen by Bogut. Livingston kicks to Bogut. And good on the basket. Book it. And the Warriors lead by 17.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Outside Westbrook. From deep. But they get it back. Another miss by Westbrook. Livingston passes to Barnes. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And he gets it to go. Now Westbrook. Singler dishes to Roberson. Corner shot. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got his 3rd rebound tonight. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder, how much can they win by?
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it. In part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
Here's Westbrook. Connects on the 9-footer.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And really, last season, the Thunder came into the year as a popular pick to win the West. Of course, we know what happened in terms of injuries, and they ended up having them on the outside looking in terms of the postseason.
And Spates gets to go.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Can't get it to go. Good D by Westbrook. Thunder trailing by 21. And Ibaka kicks to Adams. Back to Ibaka. And it's sent back by Bogut. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Some of Harrison Barnes' teammates have referred to him as the senator because of the way he carries himself. And, you know, a very level-headed, dignified young man, and just he has an air about him.
And Harrison Barnes at times has been criticized in the past for not being more Clark assertive on the court.
Well, you know, it's interesting. He had to weather the pressure of expectations since high school. I mean, people were comparing him to Kobe Bryant back then, but hey, HB can't get caught up in that. He's got to be true to himself. You know what I tell guys? Do you.
Yeah.
Do you.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Kyle Singram. Thunder trailing by 21. Pass to Ibaka for the 3. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. That's 7 points for Serge Ibaka.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Oklahoma City has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. It's tipped. Wants to get it to Westbrook and does. Puts it up from 12. No good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Down low. And easy 2 points on the layup.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
There's the screen. Thompson for the triple. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Back to Westbrook. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And Maurice Spates last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Waiters, he's checked in for the Thunder. Golden State also making some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Spates. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sean Livingston. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's foul number 2 for him. Serge Ibaka. Rick, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Bucket. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
Thompson with the bucket.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor. Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Curry with it. He dishes it to Bogut. There's Green, plenty of space. Good, and Curry gets the assist. That's 10 points for Draymond Green.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. they were just at times, Clark, it seemed toying with him.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite
Yeah.
honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And as usual, great numbers and a dominant display for Curry. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
He kicks it to Thompson from the arc, and it's Durant with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
On offense, here are the Warriors. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Here's Livingston. And Cantor pulls it down.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Here is Livingston. So we see the Warriors taking the game here to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight.
Kevin, I'm here with Andre Iguodala. And Andre, what was the secret to seeing such a great output offensively?